Shalom, boys. It's been a while. I think we left off on Genesis 13. So Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife and all he had, and Lot with him into the south country of Judah. Now Abram was extremely rich in livestock and in silver and in gold, and he journeyed on from the south country, Judah, the Negev, as far as Bethel, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Ai, where he had built an altar at first, and Abram called on the name of the Lord. But Lot, who went with Abram, also had flocks and herds and tents. Now the land was not able to nourish and support them, so they could dwell together, for their possessions were too great for them to live together. They had too many possessions, too much stuff. And there was strife between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle. And the Canaanite and the Perizzite were dwelling in the land, making fodder more difficult to obtain. So too many people, I guess. So Abram said to Lot, "Let there be no strife, I beg you, between me or between your herdsmen and my herdsmen, for we are relatives. Is not the whole land before you? Separate yourself, I beg you, from me. If you take the left hand, then I will go to the right. If you choose the right hand, then I will go to the left." He said, "Go wherever you want." And Lot looked and saw that everywhere in the Jordan Valley was well watered. And before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, it was all like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as far as you go to Zoar. Then Lot chose for himself all the Jordan Valley, and he traveled east, so they separated. Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the Jordan Valley, and moved his tent as far as Sodom, and dwelt there. But the men of Sodom were wicked and exceedingly great sinners against the Lord. And the Lord said to Abram after Lot had left him, "Lift up now your eyes, and look from the place where you are, northward and southward, and eastward and westward. For all the land which you see I will give you and your posterity forever. And I will make your descendants like the dust of the earth, so that if a man could count the dust of the earth, then could he count your descendants also. Arise, walk through the land, the length of it and the breadth of it, and I will give it to you." Then Abram moved his tent, and came and dwelt among the oaks, Terebinth, Mamre, which are the Hebron, and built there an altar to the Lord. So he built an altar to the Lord in commemoration to God. Because he loved God, he respected God, as we should. I love you boys so much.